We both eradicate people.
Right, hello guys, Rich and Geeks Assemble, and today another video, another review on the channel. We're going to be doing Being Human, episode 4, 5 and 6, the final part of the series 1. We did the first part, episode 1, 2 and 3, last week, so just check that out on the channel because it's just come out. But without further ado, let's get on to episode 4, 5 and 6. So, with episode 4, we have Mitchell defending a child, and this child kind of getting attached to Mitchell and them having that chemistry and bond. That later he also gets a porno, as you will, on DVD that he gets sent from another vampire, and the vampire's porno, and basically the kid's never seen Lauren Hardy, and Mitchell forgot that he put the porno in the Lauren Hardy DVD, and Mitchell went to say, "Oh look, you can lend this DVD, watch it when you get home." He watches it, his mom comes in and sees that. Suddenly Mitchell is getting called a pedo and a pervert, and people are rioting in the streets and throwing eggs and smashing his houses, and not only is it affecting Mitchell, it's affecting George when he's walking home, and all of the above really. And while this is going on, Alice the ghost is wondering, she's upset about her murder and how she got murdered by her fiance. So she's coming up with a vengeance scheme to destroy him and stop him from ruining her life even after death. By the end of the episode, we have the kid getting ran over, Mitchell trying to save him, and then everyone understanding that Mitchell weren't actually doing anything bad. But at this point, he was furious with the humans for the way he got treated. So he went to the dark side. He went to the vampires and was like, "I'm joining you back. I'm back." And the vampires crew, we got to really see what they're like and what their differences are, and Harold, the vampire, the leader, and him, and how much respect he has for Mitchell. And we get to see that chemistry grow. And we get to see the vampires, the place where they actually do vampiring is in the what's it called? The people who look after dead people, that sort of thing. Anyway, they're undertakers. They've got their own undertakers, and the vampires live there, which is very on the nose. But we have that going on, and yeah, the little kid is gonna die from the car crash. Mitchell offers and tells his mom and proves his mom he's a vampire, and is like, "Do you want me to do this to your son?" Later, we see him do that to his son, and her and his son go off, and she needs to contain and make sure her son stays as human and pure as possible. It's all down to her now. And that's the end of the episode 3, which I thought was a really incredible, intriguing episode, and very interesting. Episode 5, we see the woman that Mitchell had a relationship with, and him turning her into a vampire in episode 1. She's back, and she offers, she wants to die. She's had enough, and Mitchell kills her off in mercy. And yeah, we get to see a first vampire turn to ash and dust, which is very interesting to see what happens with a vampire when they get staked. Now we have Mitchell regretting joining the vampires and that going on, and then the vampires are not liking it, and they're all after him basically, and going to take not just Mitchell but the werewolf and the ghost and try and destroy all of them. And by the end of the episode, we get George also with the chemistry of his bird, going up and down constantly with that relationship. But by the end, we have also a defending and battle scene between the ghost and her fiance, and finally she has the upper hand on him, and it makes him go insane and bonkers, and he brings himself to the police, and basically then we get a little hint for series 2 with a subplot of talking to a certain guy that will be in series 2 to cause mayhem and destruction for the team, what we've been following for Being Human. Yeah, really intriguing episode. And we have the episode So at the end of the episode, we get Alice the ghost refusing to go through the door to go into the afterlife because Mitchell's just been staked. We need to see where that's going to go. Leading into the finale, Mitchell absorbing his long lost girlfriend who's from many years ago, her offering herself so Mitchell can feed so he can get stronger and go against the vampires. The vampires are going to take over the place. That's their plan. They're going to slowly take over like the Romans, and we get to see the vampires really at high stakes here. And George decides enough's enough, and he's going to take Harold, the head vampire, on, and basically transform into a werewolf and kill Harold. And he does so, leading into a massive war heading towards Series 2. And we also have, when he turned into a werewolf, guess who saw him turn into a werewolf? His bird. So his bird has now seen him turn into a werewolf, and she's been scratched, linking in what's going to happen for Series 2 with that going on. Yeah, so there's a lot going on, a lot of stuff. The gang are like, are we safe now? Howard's gone. And like, well, there's always going to be someone trying to take over him. And that human also is questioning the fiance about all the things that he's heard and stuff leading into Series 2. So there's a lot of build-up and a lot of stuff that's actually been full stop and well done. So really enjoyable, and we've learnt so much about these characters. I'm going to give this series out of 10 an 8.5 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Really brilliant start to the 5 series we've got. I'm going to review Series 2, Episode 1, 2, 3, and 4, because I do believe there's 8 episodes a series. I'm splitting it off, so I'm going to do the first 4 episodes next week, and then the last 4 episodes of Series 2 the other week after. So stay tuned for that if you're a fan of me talking about being human. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, get a little bell so you don't miss a video, and subscribe because we're trying to get to a channel goal before the end of the year. And share the video if you think anyone will enjoy my videos. But as also, we do James Bond, Merlin, Doctor Who, Being Human, Robin Hood, Game of Thrones we eventually do, and so on and so on. This channel really is for everyone, so you might as well subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys for a new video very soon on the channel. Have a good day.